time for more SevTech, everyone, and today we're going to be messing around with my blood altar that I've got right here. Yes, that's right, it's going to get bloody, because we need a lot of blood, and a lot of skulls. We need to make a couple of Death Skull singularities, which require 10,000 player skulls, and we also need some blood to make some components and stuff, so I need to upgrade this. Now, Judd has suggested that maybe we should just, I don't know, kill myself 10,000 times, or 20,000 times if you got to do it twice. Jodders, is everything okay at home? Do I need to be worried? I mean, I enjoy your comments. You will be missed, buddy. Hang in there. But, all jokes aside, I think we'll go with Wolfpaw's suggestion of building basically a mob farm, a mob grinding farm. Because we've got ourselves a couple of items that we could actually use, a couple of machines. We've got a mob crusher for squishing them up and or getting all the little parts out. We're not a slaughter factory, but a mob duplicator and a mob imprisonment tool. Did I mean imprisonment tool? I meant mobs with jobs. Yes, that's it. That's exactly what I meant. So yeah, I thought we'd build that, and we also need to upgrade this blood altar, and it needs a lot more space than it's got here. We're going to need a tier 4 blood altar, which means it'll come out to like here, and this tree, this big beautiful tree, is going to be in the way. So I don't want to cut that down, mainly because I can't be bothered moving it, but if it makes you feel better, it's to save the trees, man. Save the trees. I gotta chop those trees down though. So I thought we might put it up here, so we could extend this path up here. We could put our lovely big beautiful blood altar at the top, and that will allow us to put maybe our mob grinding, mob repurposement facility over here somewhere, and that way we can pump the blood or the life essence straight into our blood altar, and we could also harvest the skulls into our ME network. That will all work amazing. So why don't I set up the basics of that? I mean, these are pretty straightforward little builds. Let me jump into this level here. Can we at least make one of these? I've stocked up on the what's a thingies mob. There we go, mob crusher. I need a sword for that. Machine casings. I've stocked up on machine casings. A mob duplicator. All this stuff should be fairly cheap to make. I can make a couple of these. I need to grab a zombie and a player skin mob. So the player skin mobs are the ones that they look like us basically, but the game has randomly chosen a whole bunch of mobs. So if we kill them, we get the player skulls off them to basically make this death compass singularity, and we need 10,000 of those. So every time you die, you get one of those. Well, I'm not feeling like I should just die a lot. Can we make that one? Oh, look, we can make that one. Right, I'll get those made up, and I'll set up a basic farm, and I'll see if I can get this concept to work. There's one. There's a player skin guy. Look, he looks like a player, but he's not. Let's grab him. Captured. And we're going to head back to base, and I'm going to shove him in our mob grindy machine and crush him up into little bits. And of course we're back to base, and it's night. It was daytime when I left, but now it's night. It wasn't gone long. Right, so this is what I've been working on. I made a beautiful little path out here, and this is going to be our new tier 4 blood altar. So this is 1, tier 2. This little dorite square here will be tier 3, and this little dorite square here will be tier 4. But I do need to put more blank runes into these little spaces where I've got the dorite, and it should all just work. And then we've got like blocks like glowstone which need to go on these spaces here, and then there's some blood runes that go out here. But anyway, let's get our actual mob duplicator working. Now I'm not sure if this needs to be one level up, or if it needs to be... Where are we going? Yes, right. So if I turn on that catchment area, show working area. Oh, it does below it too. Well, that's not good. Okay, right. Don't want to stick it there then. That could be a bit of a problem. Let's put it here. I want it to go relatively somewhere useful. Put that there. Right. Dunk. And down it goes. And if I turn on the catchment area, okay, that's not gonna spawn anywhere weird. No, I don't think they'll spawn. Hopefully they don't spawn. Well, it's quite a big area. Maybe I didn't make this big enough. There's only one way to find out, and let's just do it anyway. Okay, checking the range modifier. Awesome. Okay, so hopefully they won't spawn on top, and hopefully they won't spawn below. Otherwise, we got issues. Okay, right, cool. It will need power, and then does it need? I guess it's going to need. That goes into there, and then we'll put this grinder. Can go right on the edge here, something like that, and I'll build a wall and fence everything in, chuck a bunch of power into all of this, and we should be good to go. Alrighty. Just connect this pipe up here, and so that should hopefully pull some of that essence out. Okay, so I've got my basic setup here. I've put me mob crusher. I was gonna say grinder. It's mixing grinder and crusher together. Mob crusher here. I've set up my mob duplicator here. It needs fluid essence, I think, off the top of my head. So I'm not quite sure how we prime the system, but I figure if we just close this up and hope for the best. There we go. Maybe. Oh, I haven't actually put me mob in there. Can I reach that from here? No. Can't quite reach that from here. Okay, do we need like an observation area? No, I think I can probably dig in from the top. Okay, let's put that there. I don't know if it's actually working. Do we need to feed it to get it started? Okay, that got it started. What happens now? Got some bone. Fluid essence, 1 millibucket. Okay. Right, is that enough to pull? Will that come out of there? It has gone out, yep. And has it gone into there? 1 millibucket. I don't know how much mob essence we need to get that working. Mob essence. Is there a net gain? Mob. What is essence? Mob essence. Do we need a way to make it? Experience points? I've got loads of experience points. I have no idea how to get it out of me. Oh, we can just make experience. Oh, and a melter. Oh, that sounds like another thing I don't want to. I'm too lazy to make. Right, let's just close that in there. And maybe, because it's dark, nice and lovely and dark, the right kind of conditions for mobs to spawn in, it will start. It'll just work. Maybe, who knows? Okay, right. So the other part of this piece is to make the blood out of our grinder. Is we need a melter. So melters are fairly cheap to make, and we should just be able to basically melt all these down and get blood out that way and pipe that straight into here. So I'm thinking, no, not like that. Give it back. That's even worse. Can we just pipe the blood straight in? That looks like we can just literally just pump the blood straight into there. So while our grinder's getting up and running, I reckon we need this over here. We're going to get a lot of bones, unfortunately. That out there. Okay. Right, and then we have a melter, melting zombie flesh. Give me that back. How do I get that off? There we go, like that. Cool. I get a melter, melts the zombie flesh, pumps it into there. We probably want some kind of tank station here. So I've got this little fluid tank here. And then maybe, with a bit of luck, we can get this system to work. Okay, got my melter. Let's stick in a tank. Cool, that's operational by the looks of it. Lava. Can we put this in here? Yes, we can. Okay, right, that's melting. That's melting. Let's get that over to there. And hopefully we can change this to pull. Yes, cool. And push. And will this work, or do we need to take an extra step of automation? Capacity. Oh, there's blood in there. Awesome. Blood. Okay, so basicness works. Blood goes up. Does blood know where it's going? Blood comes. Come on, blood. In you come. Into here. Come on. You can do it. Seems stuck. Gah, the blood is stuck. Ooh, that worked. Blood goes in. And does blood come out? Yeah, blood comes out. So this little setup actually works. It took me a while to figure out that blood is not what's required for this. It's actually life essence. And you can definitely pump it between blood altars. So I could probably stick this one down here with some down there with some automation. This is a bit of a red herring that we don't actually need blood at all. It's called a blood altar, but it is definitely, most definitely fake news. Okay, so, well, that just sort of leaves this task here where we need not mob essence, just essence. It's literally called essence. So I had a look at how we could make this essence stuff, and it's this greeny goo here. It looks like, what's that green fruit drink you get? Spirulina. So we need spirulina to make mobs, because they're good for you. And we can get that from experience using the fluid dictionary converter, which is actually fairly cheap to make. I've got a machine casing, I think, sitting around. I've got a few spares. And then we can make the experience goo using gas tiers and a melter. But not the melter that we've built, the cyclic melter, and we stick that over some heat. So I reckon we give those things a little bit of a shot. I should have everything we need. I just need like a melter, melter, but I need a cyclic melter. That one there. Cool. Grab that. And we also need a fluid converter. Dictionary? Dictionary. Fluid dictionary. Okay, so that one's actually unlocked. Let me grab that. Okay, I got my fluid dictionary converter, and I've got my melter. So we basically just need to set this up, I think. So it goes above the melter. The cyclic melter goes above a heat source. So let's put this here, and that one's the melter. So that goes there. I'll chuck in some gas tiers. Heat 2. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. Okay, right. We're getting some stuff. I will put this here because I want that to tank into there. That'll pull out of there. Let's put this on top. And this can go here. And push into there and pull from there. Okay, right. So that emptied. Now what? So we've got fluid essence in here. We need to turn it into something, don't we? Okay. Experience bucket, that's what's in there. And that turns into essence. Okay. Okay, is that working? Does that work? Let's go down and have a little looky. Can I get a bit closer? Okay, it's got essence in it. I wonder if it needs to be dark. I wonder if I've upset the spawning conditions for this. Let's put those back in there. That needs to be different. That can go there. Cool. Right. Oh, something happened. Is that a death compass? Is that working? I can't tell. Yes, that's working. That's success. Hooray. And so I could actually just fill this up, and then that will be the death compass worked. And if I need to, I can sit down there with a sacrifice sword and pump that stuff in. How is it going? Okay, so it's relatively slow, and it seems to go through quite a few gas tiers. So I could stick another few in, and I wonder if I put a cloche on top, and then I can directly feed these things here with experience tubes. Yeah, let's let's give that a go. Let's give that a go, and I'll come back. Hey man, how's it going? Like this? Well, that works. That works really well. Okay, so basically now I have a basic life essence generator, and I can keep these dudes keep burning on in. I can pump all this blood up into here. Oh yes, and I also have a little bit of automation going on up here. So the idea is up here, these make the little cloches, as we've done before, are busy growing away some ghast seeds, and the ghast seeds come along into our melter here. Oh, here comes some now. Got our automatic crafting table, so the ghast essence comes out of here, pumps into our automatic crafting table, pumps us into a melter. Our melter turns that into experience, and our experience gets converted into essence. Yeah, which feeds our mob generator, and then all we gotta do is reap the benefits. And I can turn this back on anytime I want, and it seems to be ticking away. We already got a cookie, so that's going to be good. We need more cookies. So I think that's pretty much it. I feel like I need to scale up this a little bit. It's taken a while to generate enough of these, and we're gonna make 20,000 death compasses to get 2 singularities. So that's 10,000 a piece for the 2 death compass singularities. What happened there? Oh, he dropped stuff there. Oh, okay. That could be a bit of a weakness. So probably the other thing to stick in here is a couple of hoppers or vacuum hoppers. So make sure we suck up that sweet loot. And then this loot needs to be sorted out into the system so we can turn them into singularities. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with all this zombie flesh yet. I'm sure something will come to mind. And we've also got the tier 5 life altar to work on. Tier 5, tier 4, something like that. We're working towards the energy cube, and we got a little lost along the way. I need to figure out this thing here, and I don't know how these weak blood shards work as such. So that's all this is all a mystery to me, this thing. This is all a mystery. So I'll get that upgraded between sessions, and I'm going to do a little bit more fiddling here. I'm going to farm a couple more ghast tiers. Other projects still working on. This needs a bit of an upgrade to tier 5. There's a few components we need out of that moving forward, but that might actually happen once we've got... Ooh, can we do it before or after we've got the energy cube? I have a feeling it's after. Need to upgrade... no, before. We need to upgrade this to tier 5 before we get the energy cube. So that's kind of it. I hope you enjoyed our nice little exploration today. I'm trying to patch all these little holes and stuff in my mountain. I've had a bit of... this has been a bit of a hard session to work out. We've had a couple of red herrings along the way. But hey, that's what these videos are all about. They're not a solid tutorial. They're a playthrough as such. So anyway, if you like this episode, don't forget to leave a like. If you're not subscribed yet already, then subscribe. That's the best way to find out that new videos are coming along. And I will catch you in the next session.